nobody ever fixes beats anymore.
Chris, could you please go out and check on Scooter and make sure that he's washed up and ready to eat?
Why do I always have to check up on Scooter?
Helen, he's not going to wear those clothes, is he, for dinner?
Probably. I can't tell him anything anymore. Harry, could you turn that down or off? We're getting ready to eat. And I could use some help with the turkey.
Speaking of turkey, Helen, I really hope you took it out of the oven. There's nothing worse than burnt turkey at Christmas.
I think you've mentioned that.
Did you use a bag? I always use a bag. But I think I told you to get one and use a bag. It makes for a much juicier bird.
Yes, get in.
Did you buy a butter ball? I always buy a butter ball. But I think I did tell you to buy one. You know, come to think of it, I don't know why you just didn't get a ham. It's so much easier.
Remember when I told you Aunt Margaret was colorful? You see what I mean?
I offered to let you have it at your house this year.
Oh, but your house is so much larger and a lot more room. However, this room does seem a little smaller than I remember it.
Well, it usually doesn't have the table in the middle of it.
Oh, Sandy, here, let me show you how to do the napkins. If you put them like this, it makes them look really classy.
Right! They'll go perfectly with the classy family and the classical music.
Oh, Sandy, when did you get to be so sarcastic anyway?
She's a typical teen.
Well, you know, my Jennifer was never like that.
Oh, that's right, Margaret. Where are your perfect children anyway?
George! Did you hear she said we had perfect children? Where are my pretty girls? They're being so good.
Thank you!
Can you believe that?
Man.
Oh, what's wrong? Are you losing? Maybe it's time to turn that thing off and help Helen carve that overcooked dry turkey. You know, Helen, I think you could have used some more candles. You could have told me. I could have brought some.
Oh, I was supposed to put on some music. She said classical, right?
Yeah, but I think Sandy was hoping for something else.
Well, what do you like, George?
You have any Nat King Cole?
Nat King Cole, stick with the classical, please.
What's wrong with Nat King Cole?
I think Jennifer and the baby are here.
That's impossible. They were going over to Jim's folks today.
Well, I just saw them coming up the walk. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Jenny.
Hi, Chris.
Sandy, better go tell your mother so we can send some more places. So, who won the game?
It's not over yet, but we were losing big time, so we turned it off.
Besides, it was making too much noise, and your mother thought some nice classical music would be appropriate. Yeah, play some Bach. The Brandenburg Concerto. Or Vivaldi's Four Seasons.
Hey, the kid knows his music.
I'll get it. Everybody just wait. I'll get it. Jennifer, how nice. I'm so glad you came. I didn't realize for sure you were coming.
Well, but Mom, I told you that you were sick and that we wouldn't be going over to his folks today. Didn't you tell Aunt Helen?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
So you didn't tell her? She has no idea we're coming? We can't show up uninvited?
Oh, it's not that you're invited. Everyone's invited. The neighbors invited.
But Mother, this just isn't done. We better go.
Oh, Jennifer, welcome. Come on in and make yourself comfortable. Where's Jim?
Well, he's sick in bed. Mother was supposed to let you know we might be coming.
Oh, it's no problem. We have lots of food.
Leave it to Mother for getting important details. How's the baby?
Who's here?
Jennifer!
Who?
Jennifer!
Hi, Grandma.
Hey, Grandpa.
Hi there, kid. It's good to see you. Where's your hubby?
Oh, he's sick in bed.
Can I see the baby?
Well, not right now, Sandy. She just got to sleep.
Helen, do you have enough food? You know, I could send George to the store.
On Christmas Day, he'll be lucky if they're even open. And Chris already tried that unsuccessfully.
I'm sure we'll
well,
have
this- maybe.
I'm sure we'll have enough.
Well, you could always put out some more bread. Bread's always a good filler.
If you serve bread, then you have to
go in the kitchen and let's see what we can come up with, okay?
Boy, it sure smells good in here, Aunt Helen.
Oh, Jennifer, I'm so glad you came. Where's Jim?
Oh, he's sick in bed. Can I hold the baby? Well, not right now, Grandma. I just got her to sleep. And if I'm lucky, she'll make it all the way through dinner without waking up. Hey, Scooter, how are you doing?
Fine. Did you bring your new baby?
No, I just left her at home. I figured she'd be okay. Don't worry, Scoop, she's right there.
Whose kid is it?
Jennifer's. Well, we just need to get the turkey carved and we'll be ready to eat.
So you got a baby now, do you, Jenny?
Sure do, Grandpa.
How many does that make?
Well, just the one, Grandpa. We've only been married a year.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. You got lots of time.
Yeah. Yeah, we really do need to get ready to eat. Now.
Do you want me to carve?
You say you want me to carve?
Are you happy with that?
Honey, you should let your father do it.
Oh, let Chris do it. It'll be a good experience for him.
All right, let's all gather around the table here. We need to ask the blessing.
Didn't I say the prayer, Dad?
Honey, this is the Christmas prayer. I think you should let your father do it.
How about Grandpa?
And if Grandpa prays, we'll be eating a very cold dinner.
Let Scooter do it.
Oh, all right, go ahead, son.
What do I say?
You don't know what to say? He didn't. In fact, this was his first pray in front of the family prayer. I wonder if it would have been best to let him figure it out on his own, but instead, Aunt Margaret had this idea.
I know, Scooter. Why don't you pray what you remember your mother praying?
Really? All right. Dear Lord, please help this day to go well without problems or fights, and help me with my attitude toward Margaret. She can be so demanding and difficult at times. And please don't let me burn the turkey. I'll never hear the end of that. Amen.
So, you think I'm demanding and difficult?
Well, no. I mean, well, I'm just glad you're here, Margaret.
Oh, so you're saying I'm not difficult?
Oh, of course not.
God does answer prayer.
Dad.
Well, I kind of like Scooter's prayer. It was honest and from the heart. Well, and besides, none of us want Mother to be demanding or difficult.
I pray that same prayer every day.
Oh, stop it.
Margaret, we all love you. Don't take anything else to heart but that.
Can an old lady have her say?
Go ahead, Grandma.
It's Christmas Day. Let's not take that lightly. We need to think about why we're celebrating today. It's not about just having a big dinner and opening presents.
I think we know what you're trying to say, Grandma. Thank you for putting things in perspective for us.
Not
Mom,
trying.
is that your way of trying to tell us we need to behave ourselves?
I'm not trying to put a damper on the festivities. I just want us to think about why we're all gathered today. It's not for the food or the presents.
Oh, so we're not opening presents?
No, we're just not opening your presents.
Mom! He's teasing you, Scooter.
Well, I think somebody should pray before Grandma decides to go and get her Bible out.
Jennifer, shame on you.
Just kidding.
Well, we should eat before the food gets cold.
Harry, why don't you say a good prayer for us?
Well, did you get to say everything you wanted to, Grandma? I think we were being rude in cutting you off.
Oh no, that's okay.
Let's go